We are under the light. Show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. So digging in now, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike one. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Altuve on at first, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here's Michael Brantley. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Stepping up now, George Springer. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First offering on its way.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Kevin Pilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder, Kevin.
And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Maldonado. And the throw to first ends the inning. So here's Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros, the designated hitter, Josh
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Scooped up. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Brantley going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Greinke, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Greinke's ready. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. Oh, no. He totally missed it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He swings and lines it to left. Benintendi is there. Let's see if they try it. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Off the inning, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now a swing and a miss took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Moreland is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mitch Moreland becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Jose Peraza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. In there, and it's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Greinke looks in. Here it is on 2-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's George Springer. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Next to the Astros, the designated
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a look at ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Kevin Pillar.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
I'm out.
And he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kike.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Greinke comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first. Gurriel brings it in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. In Martin Maldonado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
1-1. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Inside, he misses ball 4. Ready once again, Yordan Alvarez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way.
Ball, inside.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Brantley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. At Brantley, he'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Nope.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The set and the 1-1. Pitch popped up. And no one will get this one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
The bat, number 1.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Now back, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll step off and try again. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hit hard towards the hole. A quick out number one. And here's Jose Peraza.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Greinke gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-0 now. Skied into straightaway right. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left, and it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. No one out with a runner at second. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. George Springer the next to hit.
Number 4, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A man at third with one away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Misses. Ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Reddick. He was a ground out victim last time up. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
The first baseman, number 10.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now back, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Striding in for Boston, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Ball 1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Chopper to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Greinke looks in. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Maldonado shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. 2 hits. In 4 attempts to this point. Heath Hembree enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 44.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Hit out towards second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's down.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's foul.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, George Springer.
Number 4, George.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Chasing after it is Verdugo, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
In now, Josh Reddick. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Line hard to center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. Long throw to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Showed the lead hold up. Greinke. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa reined in. And there's one down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke pitches well enough to get the W. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, just 1 hit, 3 errors. They left 2 runners stranded. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.